numbers. Uh, Alright. Make sure that YouTube's still streaming on the cam. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, can you check? Alright, can you check this one real quick?
Send the links to.
Check this one real quick.
Oh, alright.
Oh wait, this is the right one. This is the right one. Okay, this is the right one.
Is my voice laggy?
No.
Nice.
Okay, that should be the actual link. Very similar. Before we get to start. Yeah. Okay. Make sure that everyone is all here. Okay. Okay. Set up the. I need to lower your volume real. That everyone is all here. Lower you real quick. Okay. Just need to build up the audience before we start to. Okay. Set up the. Wait. It's on stream. Perfect. Okay, are we ready? Are we good enough to start? So, try to make sure that we build an audience before we start. Here, media, yeah, and media. This is not a can. Okay. Okay, so are we good? To start?
We will start in 4 minutes.
Okay. Alright, it's time to get racing again after a month, over a month hiatus. Welcome to the first ever official stream for the MotorBrick Racing, what's it called? MotorBrick Racing Series is what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, MotorBrick Racing.
MotorBrick, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome to Season 2, Race 3.
Yep.
Here in the one for Season 2 for the MotorBrick Racing Series. Yeah, not been racing for over a month by the time we're streaming this, but Bianco is back, so am I to stream.
Yes, we are back.
And so are you. You give us our first ever broadcast for the series. So today we're here at this beautiful circuit here in Padang Hutan. Here at the Padang Hutan circuit. It's a pretty nice circuit too. It's a fast circuit with obstructed by one chicane, a fast left-hander, and then to a slow left to a left another left-hander, and you continue to straightaway with a slight kink, I think, and then heading up into this fast right-hander. Is this chicane used at all?
Yeah, it's using.
Okay, it's you. So, uh, because in this back straight, you get this little kink, and then you head into the chicane, and then into this right hand. And then before you blast up into this right hander, which is slightly banked, and then you continue get into this blind left hander, and then into an SS type sector. And then you head up into this kind of carousel-esque corner. And then before you blast up into this yet another left-hander, this right-hander, my bad. And then hard into the brakes, here to the final corner, before you blast up to the final corner. Very reminiscent of Surabaya, but quite different design.
Yep.
But what was interesting, but it's the action that but the grid that we'll be focusing on, is we're about to race in a bit. So here we go for our first race in over a month on the front. So here's your starting grid. For the Indonesian Grand Prix, the VMT Indonesian Grand Prix. In fact, on pole then is local driver Kanail Jedan in the 19 brick for Monstro. On the front row then is the 14 brick of Date for Blue Flag. On the second row then is the UAE is the Kuwaiti driver Ronaldo for Belgium. Alongside them is another Indonesian racing at home, Rasya Bon Bedevik for Garuda Indonesia Road Racing Team. On the third row then, Domenico Carpelle, the Italian driver, driving for his home team, Archangel. Alongside him is the Portuguese driver, Dr. Billers in the Mugging car, in the MotorBrick. In 7th then, Cirque the Gamer for B3 Racing and Designs. 8th then is American driver Oni Orange for Renaud. 9th then is the team owner. Simply Techno in the 20 brick. In 10th is another Mugen brick of Xpac XD. 11th Cathay Pacific for Belgic and second Belgic brick. 12th then is the 6-9 brick of 18 Apple for Rail. 13th is Indian Road Racing veteran Junkie President for Subaru. 14th then is Chase Elephant, the 24 brick for Renaud. 15th then Bill Brahma, the pole driver in the number 9 brick for Rail as well. 16th Mohammed Zaki, another Indonesian driver for Indonesia Road Racing Team, obviously. 17th then is MG Boningse, the Brit of BT Racing and Designs, who also owns the team under Peter Antonelli. So here's his roadmate then, Malaysian driver Zane Fire in the 21 brick for Blue Flag. 19th then is Aikens in the 10 brick for Hollandia. 20th is Zian Zukuruba for Unions. Tommy Samurai and the defending series champion in the 21st position for Hollandia in the number 1 brick. Next to him is Puerto Rican Quatch XC for B7 Design in the 96 bricks. And the last row then, Andres Rooney for Monstro in the 17th brick. And the last point then is Karahawa Yamamoto in the 22 Subaru brick. That's around the grid.
Right.
And we're about to get racing in a moment here.
Alright, let's start it. Yeah.
Yeah, we should. Okay. Okay.
Let's do a countdown.
Alright, here we go then. We're about to get racing for the first time in over a month. We have been waiting in a while for this, but we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, the VMT Indonesian Grand Prix is about to get underway, and we go! Jaden with the best equal start then. See. Here comes that, but here comes Dati on the outside then. We work on the first call, she came for the first time. Jaden keeps away, but look at Poker now that he's dropped a lot of poisons. He's already dropped back the grid, and here, oh my goodness me, the 81 and the 64 hit together. NJ Bunse is also dropped down to last position. So unfortunate. So it's very slow start, unfortunately for both of them. But Jaden then continues to lead a week for now. But here comes that. But Dati's looking the back of the 19 brick. And they head into North Cyber corner side by side. But Dati gets the better line down the exit. He takes the lead from the 19. And then hard into the brick to the final corner, and only orange with the advantage from the 19. So worst case scenario that for Jaden, he posted as they head in the chicane. But here comes Van Overbeek. He takes the position from the 19. Billers also takes the position. The 19 hits the wall. I can give a couple of bricks the advantage. As here comes Cert the game up, side by side with the 19, heading into the chicane. The Scarpelli is pretty close. The 19 bricks skipped the curve, put Scarpelli a little bit behind you. And defending series champion Tommy Samurai, side by side with Scarpelli. If they head into the North Schleife, Scarpelli pretty close. Viewers then with a 3 wide as they head into the final corner. Who's got the advantage though? Cirque the Gamer does. In the 6th position, Dati then the Brazilian continues to lead from Von Overbeek and on the orange. But Techno and Chase Elephant will be the favorites as Chase Elephant just dropped back a ton of spots. Here comes Samurai on the inside. Jack, you get the advantage as well. The Elliot fan has dropped down quite significantly. But here comes Van Overbeek, Von Vanderbeek, and Techno. As the local takes the lead, Techno got the challenge as well. That team's gonna drop back to 3rd. And then in the SS, then back to the North Schleife corner, hoping that he could hunt these two drivers, but not enough. When Techno goes side by side with the Indonesian tourism team Brick, hits him, and Techno gets the advantage. Pretty good so far. And Dati's now dropped down to 3rd position for work on lap number 3. Basically Techno. Currently your race leaders. There's some lag, and Sir just takes the position from Dati out of nowhere, and here comes the 2 other bricks, Samurai and Scarpelli. He's squeezing it together, and Sir trying to look for a gap between him and Scarpelli, and Samurai and the brick lags, and Samurai down again. That was enough up and down. Lap 4 Samurai as they head to North Schleife corner. Then Scarpelli is gonna get hit by the brick Cirque. Dati looks the inside, but no gap in Scarpelli. They head in the chicane. Techno and Von Wiedebeek still side by side. I throw a brief while again, and here Techno's got the advantage for now. Von Wiedebeek. The lag. Oh, the wags hit the 28 brick, and won't be the big retakes the lead. That yeah, here comes that thing. So he's gonna take second for now on the back straight. Here you go. Very close. In the chicane, that thing holds the Italian off. Oh, in the SS one with the big. Pulling the advantage now from the Brazilian. Head into North Sci-Fi Technology inside and retake second from the 14 brick. Further careful in the final corner, and a little bit of contact between the bricks, and Techno retakes second for real. But that is looking at the inside again, and looking behind the 28 again. It's gonna get interesting if that team actually could find the gap from the Italian, but 2-0 though for now. Oh, there's contact! That is hit the curb and put him out. And that's it. The 14, the running third just hit a curb, and it's gonna be out of the race. It looks like. And Aiden Apple's dropped down as well as Bill Bravo. That was a pretty bad start for most of the bricks. Missing the midfield. Spawn made the big then. And pulls the advantage from the Italian. So one mandatory pit stop for all these bricks. Here, and that is being put back. So good news for the Brazilian brick. All things are good. Now as here comes the Arch Angeli teammates then. Side by side, Techno and Sarpello had a little bit of a scrap. Before I got the chicane. Oh, the wag hit the bricks really hard. Oh my goodness me, that's a lot of wag. Put both on Vidavik with a disadvantage. And Scarpelli technically takes the lead because of the wag. Like, oh my word. The 20 and the 43 bricks are hitting each other. Oh my. They got playing to each other too well. They put Bon Vidavik behind. But here comes the 20 brick. Here comes the 43 brick trying to retake second from the American brick. Scarpelli. But Scarpelli then he takes the lead because of the lag. Lag here. He takes just try to take second from on Y. I'm gonna try to defend from the American. Here, I'm gonna watch Scarpelli now. But here comes Dan Jenkins and Tommy Samurai. Then for position number 6. Between the Hollandic, it's a battle between the Hollandic teammates for position. I think a pretty sizable battle for the lead. Oh, there's a good jungle one, and put Aikens back. Aikens back. And here it comes. And Chase Elephant retaking position 7. Jane Fire looks to be a part in the chase. The blue flag brick chasing the 24. But Scarpelli still leads for all in white orange, and Von Vidavik has dropped back to third after leading so much in the race. So we're working on lap number 8. Right, the Italian has the advantage, but here it comes all in white orange. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, my orange just deflected back to the midfield. What's going on here? And Tommy Samurai got stuck. Gotten stuck in the exact same corner as who was it? Dati. Speaking of him, Rich, he's down to last because of the lag. So it's at a massive disadvantage if he wants to compete for the championship. The A1's gotten stuck too. That will put B3 Racing and Designs with a disadvantage. That's Cirque last car in the points, so so it's a disadvantage for BT Racing and Designs after a 1 month hiatus. So those Summer got stuck, and Bunny. So apparently Summer got stuck in that same corner, and Bunny they pushed the defending champion, and then they also put the A1 with a disadvantage. So unfortunately, the A1 might not score points if one of these bricks don't return. And look at that tape, that is really behind. But the A1 is very far behind, so a comeback isn't definitely there unless an absolute miracle happens. But look at the 15 of Chunky Preston as actually up to third. Where did he come from? I have no idea, but Chunky President is in the fight now. Scarpelli still leads. We're now working on our 10th lap, the Grand Prix. Chunky President looks to be the favorite. If Scarpelli drops back a little bit, but it doesn't seem to drop back a little bit. Good Chunky really hard in the brakes, but Scarpelli's gonna get the exit out of the chicane. Here we go into bank corner 3. So working into this backstreet before go hard in the brakes into chicane. The 15 brick has the go peek in the 63 brick. Oh, just hit the curb too much. That put the 15 with a significant disadvantage now from Scarpelli. And Van Biddebeek has the advantage as Akins looks to the back of the 43 Indonesian racing team brick. So the game has a chance. He's up to 6th position after pass one second fire. Simply Techno a shot back to 7th. It's now up to 7th. Cirque, the only VMT Racing and Designs brick with a chance of winning today is in 5th. Same far. They might reroute that. So, oh, Bill Brahma. We got another brick stuck in turn 3, and Bill Brahma got stuck in the curbs as other bricks past the pole. Brahma, oh my goodness me. It's me. A big disadvantage. Got pushed back by Viandra to allow him to continue. But put Bunny Say with a disadvantage as well. But we're now about to work on lap number 12. Scarpelli with the Arch Enjoy Brick lead the 12th lap of the Indonesian Grand Prix, presented by WNT. Hold on, the VMT Indonesian Grand Prix. My bad. Yeah, I'm still confused by the title. Race title. Oh, the 96. Oh, the 96 is gone off. Clutch XC is on and off. At chicane. I think that was contact from another brick, and Cathay for 7 with the Portuguese brick has passed Clutch XC, the Puerto Rican. My goodness me, that's gonna.
And he sadly retired.
Yeah, I think it's retired. It's off the track now. Oh, wag. It's not. Oh, there we go. Okay, that worked a little bit. Okay, that was kind of worrying a little bit. As Scarfield is dropped down a ton of positions. My goodness me, that's a lot of position. I was gonna put the 15 brick to the lead of the race, and Zian Plutuva into the podium. But it's gonna put Scarpelli further down the podium. My goodness me, that's a ton of white to work with. But President now is their race leader for the Indonesian Grand Prix. The MotorBrick hasn't had for MotorBrick a mixed season so far for the team. 15-16 the last time we had a race. Now with the lag, they're gonna put them into an advantage, a huge one in fact, ahead of Zulchova in his home race. Now the 15 might have a chance if there isn't any more lag, because we're in different servers. So it kind of depends on the lag right now. It's lag right now. But for now, this could be precedent with the lead on lap 14. I'm gonna put Akins in the mix. Put Akins into the mix. Start down to 6th position, trying to hold off on what Orange and Techno. Here comes Techno, then me inside the chicane. Oh, this lag. With me inside the 20 brick, taking position there for 6th. But hard to fix the middle side break. Very ambitious move for white Orange. It's getting a little closer though. If we get into the final sector. So there's still some fuel to burn for these bricks. It thought it would be interesting how long they can last before they have to pit. But Chunky then pulls the gap from Zulchova. But as he heads down to the back straight, I think he's starting to chase him down. Man, just lag again. P20. Yeah, P20, unfortunately. Zulchova trying to pull the gap from Scarpelli. But Scarpelli's gonna have to defend from one beat the big in the Indonesian brick. Akins is in the mix for the podium spot. Into the north side corner. It's getting a little closer. Lag. Here we go. Full blast into the pit straight then. Scarpelli still with the advantage from Vidovic and Akins. They navigate the bumps. Scarpelli trying to defend, but Vidovic looks ambitious there. No Ginobili. Akins tries to do the same thing for the game man. Trying to chase down these 3 bricks for the podium spot, maybe. It's getting a little tight. So here comes Cert. So Cert then trying to hold up 2 other bricks that might be in the mix. Same Fire and Yamamoto. Looks like they have a chance at the swag. There's swag again. And the other night, on white Orange. And 3 takes position for Techno, but Techno comes back as they head into the final corner. Oh, with contact. I'm gonna put the American brick back, and Techno takes 7th from the 20 brick. Fire and Yamamoto then with it into the mix. Oh, gonna get interesting with the bumps. On the brakes, trying to chase down the 88 B3 brick. It's getting closer. And closer. But Sir's trying to hold up the 28, the Italian, and 28 Arch Angeli brick. Still defending. So look back to the race leader now. So the gap was more or less extended between each other. Zulchova, I don't think he will be able to catch up unless some miracle happens. Scarfeld tries to defend from bit, but I don't know about. I'm gonna put the 4-3 brick back in the podium spot. It's quite close actually. But as they head down the chicane, Scarvelli on the big place and put back and forth your brick. And the banked turn 4. Aikens starting to look behind Scarvelli and one bit the big in the back straight. I think he has a chance here unless MotorBrick make a mistake. And that might be a little likely, but a little likely. And one beat the big still holding off Scarvelli. Let's work on lap 19. Still the same positions, but Aiken's got a chance. He's gonna stay behind Scarvelli. I'm gonna stay back Scarvelli for now. We're about to work on our 20th lap. While I'm in the mix with Orange White Orange, starting to pull as Orange White Orange is falling behind. It's quite close actually. So looking back in midfield, Dr. Vilvers and expect HAXD down out for our point position in 11th. So a 30 mix start for Morgan and Pulsar Jaden down to 30th. So a pretty bad race so far for the 19 Brick from Montreal. I think Pacific still not in the mix right now, and so is Jaden Apple. Brahma still trying to hold off that T. As he fell down pretty quickly. Bunny said just hit the bump really hard and put him at a disadvantage. Fresh has jumped then as Chunky then still continues to lead as he forced the gap even further to from Sojola. One big back in the podium. Back in the mix in the podium, but Scarpello is gonna try to hold off Aikens in the they are changing a brick. So about 4 laps worth of fuel to burn left. There you go. We're about to see some pit stops about to commence in a couple laps. But for now it's Chunky President with the race leader for the VMT Indonesian Grand Prix. But the big starting to pull away a little bit as Aikens take 4th position from Scarvelli. Pretty good move from Aikens as I missed on the broadcast. Head down the chicane then. Prix on the same phase. Oh, Aikens got slowed down a little bit. Slowed up a little bit by the transition. And that was for 16th position, side by side then, with the defending series champion Elliott Friend. I think might have a chance to take the lead position. And pretty close, but to no avail. Defending champion tries to hold off Elliott Friend for 16th position. And it's getting tighter and tighter. They make contact. And Chase just barely, and Tommy just barely takes the position from Chase out. Oh, it's contact. A contact between the bricks. That's what put Andreas Rooney into the mix. But still for 16th position. So a bad start there for. Oh, there's a brick off. There's a brick off in the turn 4. The bad corners caught out so many bricks. Caught out one of the posters. He posted it. My goodness. Got our 4th brick in trouble in that exact same corner. call up main the bricks, a couple of the bricks, and it's now call up the pole setter. So unfortunately, not done race for the 19 brick for 19 monster brick. But continue. But in the top 3 then, it's still President Tojopa and Von Budebik for the podium. But see some pit stops be taken. Techno trying to hold up 30 gamer. 30 gamer then is trying to reel in the back of the Angeli brick in the back straight there. Trying to navigate the bumps. Oh god, that's a lag. Here comes 30 gamer then. It's gonna get interesting if the undercut move doesn't work. We're still not yet seeing some bricks go in the pits yet, so it will be on the swap. Oh my goodness, they hit negative. Oh, it's hit negative. It's hit negative fuel. My goodness me, that's a lot. That's only 2 kilograms worth of fuel now. Everyone's on negative fuel, so that means we're gonna have to pit. Okay, on Mark 24. Circus still in the mix, and still gonna try take this position from Techno. And Techno, oh, Techno's pretty slow. So in the back straight, I think he hit a bump. That's gonna put Cirque back to 6th position. But Wonderbeak will drop back and we put Akins into the podium. Spot one Wonderbeak has dropped back significantly by 2 laps. So here comes our first pit stops. So Jova is gonna pit as well. So looks like all the bricks will have to pit. Oh, so Jova I think it's gonna stop there in the pit entry. And President is about to hit his pit. And there you go. Okay. And pits are complete and can put him for the rest on track for the rest of the race. Sujuba, Akins are pretty close to each other for some reason, and Brahma. But out there on track, that he got hit by a shoulder, so I'm gonna put him with a undercut advantage. Which for now, Akins exits the pits with that on the mix, and Brahma. That's how he's gonna stop there in chicane. And that too is now back in the mix. Although I'm gonna put Brahma with a disadvantage there because he has to pit afterwards. One say it's like almost all the bricks have pitted. So almost the only brick that's yet to pit. Or just the other brick that has yet to pit. Jaden also has pitted now. Mohammed Zaki is the next car that needs to pit. And that means Zafar too. Zafar is also yet to pit. Polkonado isn't pitted, so that's 5 bricks that have yet to pit. Wait. But President then still your race leader on lap 26. Tujoba still second, but Akins now is there's not a chance on the podium. But here comes certainly inside the chicane. Oh, it's getting closer and closer. But here comes Cirque. They're on the back straight. Akins trying to navigate the circuit. I'm trying to hold off the 88. The chicane. I think Cirque has a chance, and the brick, 88 bricks like got a chance. Doing it that way. One Beard Beak was led the race of much lower to 1 point. Oh, he's got it. It's off. He's off too. The 6th brick that he hit by the infamous turn 3. My goodness. And Jaden also. And the poster is now down to 20th. I'm gonna put him in the mix between his countrymen as well. Now they're almost about to go a lap down. Unfortunately, it's Akins still Still holding up that podium from Cirque and Scarpelli. The 88 bricks lost the gap to Aikens. Maybe hold on the brick. But I think Cirque might have the advantage. A 200 IQ stress. What happened? He's in ninth position. That's surprising. Yamamoto as well. He's in the mix in the points, and that's put many of the bricks that were in the points up. Some of the bricks that were in the points at one point out of the points for now. Yamamoto was last. Well, was last a while ago before the pit stops. And it's now in the points, just behind Cathay Pacific, the Portuguese brick. And Cirque now chases the 10 brick vacants for the podium. Chunky present, but Chunky is still your race leader. Not working well past the halfway point, the VMT Indonesian Grand Prix. Trying to navigate the bumps. Oh, my orange! Oh, for the American. Up goes the American. I couldn't put him out of the race, unfortunately. As Saki is the last car technically in the running. And Bunche's dropped down significantly. What's happened here? Dati too! Dati is low! My goodness me. Okay, that's 3 bricks off. 2 bricks off in the same section of the back straight. Unfortunately, we're gonna take the 14 brick back to be recovered. So it's all one white orange. So now further down in the back of the field, unfortunately. As Scarfell retakes 5th from the 88 brick. He's hit in the back straight. Scarfell tries to defend from Cirque. In the chicane, just barely holding him off. This is getting closer and closer. This is still for the podium. For the podium. Side by side into the penultimate corner. But Scarpelli with the advantage. Oh, they're going side by side yet again. Headed to the front straight, and Scarpelli just barely take 4th from Cirque. And Cirque is starting to fall. That's a race leader. And Scarpelli just hit him. And what's happened here to the 15? He just dropped back. I think he hit a bungle the wrong way, and that's what I pulled it back. I have no idea. It just happened. So Julva then is a race leader ahead of Aikens and Cirque. Also, Scarpelli was put back by that incident from Chunky's brief stoppage. So I got the race. Now your race leader, now your 3rd race leader with 14 laps to go. At least for now. Aikens goes in the back of the 11 brick. Cirque is in the mix, but Scarpelli is starting to close in a little bit to the 88 brick. It's getting tighter and tighter. Scarpelli hit the bump on the brake, but to no avail. Cirque gets the better exit out the chicane. And no one's off 35. And Chunky side by side with Scarpelli. But Chunky's got the the wife put Scarpelli back. He's gonna use that podium spot for Preston. He's going up to 4th position. Oh, what's happened? Cirque too. Oh, Cirque. He dropped back too. This is the lag. And oh my goodness me, he was in the lead, and then the lag happened and put Cirque back. Sotoba then still leads the race. Akins throwing the back of the Indonesian. Scarpelli is in the mix for the podium once again, pressing the back in the podium too. Podium contention. But Tekno's gonna have to hold off the Muggins heading into the chicane, and Cirque got hit with the line, so he's not out. He's definitely out of the podium unless there's another set of lag that will affect the podium sitters. Here comes Pat. Those trying to hold up X-Pac for the race lead, for the position. In the chicane exit, and X-Pac takes the position from the others. Techno to try to hold off the Muggins. Still in the Nordschleifer corner. In this low S's. And then into the final corner before they blast off in one straight. Here comes goes side by side with his team, with his boss, man. Just hold a little closer, side by side, still. It's like still in the chicane. Techno is goes and goes Techno get the advantage from his bossman, and Techno gonna have to hold off builders. In turn, is gonna put defense from Scarpelli, from his teammate Scarpelli. Tsuchuba. Tsuchuba is gonna try to hold off Akins, places into the Indonesian. It's a little closer thing. It's getting a little closer than I thought it was. So even to almost there with the almost there to the end with 11 laps to go. Tsuchuba leads from Akins still, but the Hollandia Brick still has the advantage. Gosh, and two bricks are getting closer together, getting closer again. As Zoyu, as the VDS, the Portuguese brick, and the bricks take the position away from just briefly though. He just came back, and off goes one of the bricks. Polkonado is now the 7th brick, and Volgrama got stuck too. Oh, lucky. Oh, Bill foot. But luckily, it was able to come back on one side. I put Polkonado even further back, unfortunately. And Violas has to do that again. As the Portuguese brick is going to have to rebuild that gap from Techno and Scarpelli. Here we go then. The front straight. Try and navigate the bumps pretty well. A little bit of lag. It's gonna put the brakes a bit closer. Scarpelli tries to hold it from his bossman. But Violas is in the mix too. As the Archangeli bricks battle for position. Unfortunately, they're out of the podium. Unless these two get hit by lag. But Akins starting to close in to Sochuga a little bit. With now 9.5 laps to navigate. Fortunately, that's working field. That's gonna. Well, hopefully, that's gonna put them with a pretty good, good race to the end. It's getting closer. Akins in the back of the Sochuga. 9 laps to go then. Here comes Akins. Off the head to the chicane. In the brakes, and Akins to do the Ricardo type bump by the 2-0 Veil. And Sochuga holds on. Just with the curve. It almost put him off. But he just managed to hold on. Just barely. Sochuga is holding on for his dear life. To put not have the Hollandia brick pass him for a position. My goodness, it's getting tighter and tighter. misses. Getting tighter as they have no tripod and in this right hander. Let's see if Anakin's got try to do anything he could possibly do to take the lead. As we're 8 laps to do. I've got 8 laps to do it. Pretty close. They're getting closer and closer, trying to navigate the bumps. On the brakes, but Anakin's starting to have to pay back from Jojoba. The 11 bricks still holding that lead. The lead off for now as Pressler trying to hold off the leading arch entry. Let's go Belly. 60. There's still a significant gap away from the Indian. I think he has a chance though if Chunky makes it's a mistake. So Suchuba then still holding off Akins. To look further back to the grid, Yamamoto's in the mix, so it's Aiden Apple who was behind the whole time. So Apple's got an advantage from Samurai. Here we go. Here comes Samurai side by side for a brief while. Getting tighter. Samurai got a better exit, but Aiden Apple's trying to hold off just barely at this contact. And Apple is gonna have to peg back from the defending series champion. It's getting closer. Apple with better brakes into the chicane. Samurai got contact still between Apple and Samurai, and Samurai retakes the point position from Apple. Lindsay was in the back for most of the race. Now in 13th position. And Pacific are working for 15th position. But Sochuba then is going to have to defend still from Akins. All this further gap from the Australian president. But Chunky be at a disadvantage as Scorpion is trying to pull the gap from the 15th brick. Look back to 64 and the 9. Unfortunate start for both of these bricks. The race for these bricks, they were running pretty decently, and it just got hit by infamous turn 3. So it looks like they'll be outside of the top 20. So Budger's out of risk, including so out of championship contention for now. Unfortunate situation for Big, but that's just motor racing, right? Had a pretty set for victory, and then there was turned upside down for him. But now we had 5 laps to go, and so Trooper had a slight mistake. I'm gonna put Akins into the mix again. Looks good so far, but Akins might put him in danger. And so I'm gonna start closing in the 15 brick. It'll be interesting if Scarpelli can force Chunky into a mistake, but it might not happen if President just keeps it consistent. And the Indian still tries to hold off the Italian for the podium spot. Yoler's still holding off. In the back though, Yoler's still trying to hold off the Techno and expect for 5th position. It's pretty tighter than the racing battle for the lead though. It can start to lose the gap from Tsuchuba. President still trying to hold off Scarpelli. But Techno has Bueller's his right side. And Bueller's trying to take the position away from Bueller's on the brakes, and Techno have the advantage, but Bueller's peg facts quite significant. Akins got pulled. got hit by the turn bug. He was second and is now was battling for the lead for the race win. And now he got hit by the infamous turn 3. And now all the way down to how the is that risk moving out of the points? Holy Jesus. We're gonna put Sojo with a pretty good advantage from President Scarpelli into the podium spot. As unfortunately Aikens got bit really hard by the infamous turn 3. Techno is might be in the mix, but here comes the two Muggins, and third has got a chance to pass the two Muggins. Got 4 laps to go. Third close in the MotorBrick, still holding off is Aikens, and the Samurai just fighting for their life. Give one a decent score of points. But Apple trying to prevent some defensive champion from doing so. Got 4 more laps to hold somewhere off for the final points spot. Point scoring position. Sujoba still leading from Chunky. Oh, actually worked with 3 laps to go. Scarpelli trying to lose the gap from Preston, from Chunky. Let's West, which again Chunky makes a mistake. Looks to be the second point for Scarpelli got hit by the wag and got put himself at risk from losing the podium. As circumstances side by side with the AA brick is getting tighter and tighter. And take it's like just nearly at the inside curve, so did Scarpelli, but thankfully now it got stopped. But it was pretty close. I was getting a little too close. Here we go. With the penultimate lap, so Choba's got a chance. Unless there's an absolute miracle that he might make a mistake. That infamous turn 3. Start in the mix. Scarpelli's trying to hold off. The V3 break. He's hit the bump of the worst way possible. He's gonna put Scarpelli. Take Scarpelli back. He's gonna hit by the way, and Scarpelli can get past for the podium spot by Viewers, but out of nowhere. Viewers is in the mix. And so he's back. Trying to hold, but it's trying to be held off by the. It's off! Oh god, there's contact between Scorpio and X-Pac. I'm now off. How often is she in the back straight? My word. So here we go then, we're about to get to our final lap. Like this. Getting tighter and tighter. Here we go, the final lap and our return here in the MotorBrick Racing Series. Okay, closer and closer. Okay, here for the podium position. Viewers is still desperate, trying to hold on Scarpelli for the podium. Scarpelli got hit by the wag, and Viewers is suddenly into the mix. So here we go. Back into the backstreet for the final time this season. Scarpelli versus Viewers for the podium position. If they navigate the bumps and the backstreet and X-Pac, this will be the DNFer. I'm gonna put somewhere in the mix and go. Not. Is it got hit by the infamous turn 3 yet again? But here comes Scarpelli in the back of Viewers' brick. Here we go, checker flag full. Check fighter and Zian Sujoba, who wins at home in the VMT Indonesian Prix, our first race in over a month. And Viewers just barely holds off Scarpelli. for the podium. Oh my word. And so it finishes in the top 5. That's good that B3 still got a position in their hands. Had some bank points in their hands. Take note. Then 6th position finishes 6th. Yamamoto, who was last was in the back of the field for most of the time, finishes 7th. So that was an impressive comeback for Yamamoto. 18th finishes after being in the mix, and well, and there's Rooney takes the last point scoring position. Last points scoring position. He was not in the mix for a long time. Put the MotorBrick in the pretty big advantage. So congratulations then to Zion Tsuchuga, who somehow took the win for Reunions from 20th position. Chuck the President, second then in the championship. Second then Vilres takes third from an unexpected bolt wag. A great result for Mugen, but not a great result for for series champions Honda race team. 8th and 16th position for both their bricks. Xiao Fan finishes 5th, Aiden Apple 9th, and Andreas Rooney take the final point scoring positions. Jay Bunsey was pretty close, but to no avail in 11th. Same Clark 12th. I think Cathay Pacific had a chance, only to be hit by the bug. Going back to 13th. She's always found 14th, like I said before. Dati was in the mix for a while, and then got hit by the bug yet again. On giving the Brazilian 15th. Yeah. Yep.
Alright, thank you, David, for the stream.
Yep. I thank you to you too. Yeah, thank you to you too for allowing this happen. That's
So
it.
next up
Yep.
is tomorrow. We're going to have another race at Malaysia, with the famous Reunion Kinabalu circuit.
Kinabalu. That should be fun. But thank you all once again for watching the official broadcast for the VMT Indonesian Grand Prix for MotorBrick Racing Series. This has been a very great race. But for now, I'm David Speedpro, and see you next time